with another exciting video. Well, today a customer came up to me with some things. They got a little carnal. Well, I usually have this with customers where I give them instructions of things not to do, and they get all carnal, and they go and and they do fleshly deeds. They lose their discipline. See, y'all need the basic instructions before leaving Earth. Well, I'm going to read a little something because y'all need, like I said, y'all need this 101. Y'all need some good hermeneutics right now. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. But if ye be led by the Spirit, ye are not under the law. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lavishness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, strife, wrath, seditions, heresy, envying, murder, drunkenness, reviling, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do the things shall not inherit the kingdom of God. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and the best of all, which I view, is temperance. Against such there is no law. Now, let me talk to you people. See, I'm not going to get into the religious way of looking at it. When you look at the deeds of the flesh, you see these things are not perfected. They are, what you could say, vices. When you're doing spiritual work, love work especially, you find that you have to have discipline. Don't call a person if they tell you to leave them alone. You got to have that discipline even though you want to talk to them, to restrain yourself. This is the works of the Spirit. When you get into this whole thing of, this person saying certain things, you learn to keep your mouth shut because you got the love work going and you don't want to sabotage it. So think about it like this. When I use the word carnal, this is the fleshly deeds. This is you being fleshly. You're doing spiritual work, but now you're getting all into the activity, you're arguing back and forth with your lover. This is not supposed to be. Come on now. If you're trying to be carnal, you should just get a gun and put it to your lover's head and say you're gonna love me. Spiritual work takes discipline, and this is a temperance I just mentioned. Come on, y'all guys gotta y'all gotta get yourselves in line, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're claiming to be spiritual, why is it that you're allowing the flesh to dominate your thinking? You gotta have discipline. You gotta have that temperance. Come on, man. How is your love work going to work if you're constantly crossing it? I tell you, do not argue with your lover. If you got love work going on, give it their space. But you want to be around them. You want to basically get all in the work and put your hands in it and then basically wonder why things are not working the way you want it to work. Stop being carnal, because your work is going to be sabotaged by you. And this is not just me talking to my customers. This is talking to many people. This is talking to people out there that's doing work. Your carnal ways is what will sabotage your work. Most of the time, this is what happens. This is why I say the success rate for many people doing spiritual work is it's like, I look at it like this. In order for a person to be successful at spiritual love work, or just work in general, they got to have some discipline. Love work mainly. And I say the reason why a lot of love spells are not working for a lot of people is because they're too fucking carnal. Their actions, their impatience gets in the way of allowing the Spirit to work. As they said, it's not a man to direct his own steps. If it's not a man to direct his own steps, who's guiding? Who's supposed to be directing your individual steps? It's the Spirit. Listen, discipline, temperance is necessary when you're doing this type of work. Listen, I'm not going to talk anymore. I think I said what I need to say. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe.